Traditional school hours are expected to be overhauled this year, in a new trial by the New South Wales government. Premier Dominic Perrottet flagged yesterday the state government will trial new hours in a pilot program across certain NSW schools. "In my view, 9 a.m. until 3 p.m. doesn't work," he said. "You've also got challenges with before and after school, you've got childcare issues, and you've got early childhood education. A trial program of different hours will take place from Term 3. 9 News. Here is what we know about the trial program to overhaul the state's school day. What is the government proposing? A trial is expected to take place from Term 3 in schools across the state. The proposal includes staggering start and finish times, earlier hours or longer days. Mr. Perrottet wants to look outside the box, to be bold and brave, meaning trialing alternative hours to the traditional 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. I want revolutionary ideas that trailblaze a new approach for our state when it comes to women's issues and also supporting families across NSW," Mr. Perrottet said. Schools will be able to apply for the trial through an expression of interest process, which is under development. Dominic Perrottet flagged yesterday the state government will trial new hours in a pilot program across certain NSW schools. 9 News. The government first proposed its plan to overhaul the traditional 6-hour school day in last year's budget. What will the new hours be? It hasn't yet been revealed what the new school hours will be. The NSW government is yet to confirm what hours the trial will entail. What are current school hours? Currently, school hours in both public and private schools in NSW vary from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Hours can be slightly earlier or slightly later. Where did the traditional hours come from? The 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. school hours date back to 1880 in the NSW Public Instruction Act. However, some schools have adopted slightly different hours, but the Act still forms the basis of what the state's school day looks like. With the current school hours being in place since 1880, Mr. Perrottet said it was time to look at a new way of doing things. When something has been the same way for I don't know how long, decades and decades and decades, you know the world in the 1950s is very different to the world we live in today, Mr. Perrottet said yesterday. Read more. Rat accuracy in doubt after cases ripped through aged care facility. Some schools have already introduced different hours. Getty Images or iStock photo. Have some schools already changed their hours? Yes. Some examples of schools that have already changed their school hours include Maryland's East Public School, which operates from 8 a.m. to 1:15 p.m. This includes playground supervision from 7:30 a.m. and 1 recess break. Woolooware High School in the Sutherland Shire has a staggered approach to its hours, with seniors attending from 7:30 a.m. and finishing early. Prisoners of war make daring escape, only to be imprisoned by their Homeland View Gallery.